These kind of elements, the Jimvivari work with the birds, the migration, and also the sort of soaring work at the entrance by Tomui, which talks about aspect of architecture in the Pacific, and he was quite interested to respond to the dominant form of the Fale and how he could do this rather than an element that combats the weight of the roof of the Fale. He wanted to contrast that with, there's a certain kind of lightness with the Pacific architecture that he wanted to highlight. So at the front there you have the big sort of arch way of steel, which has this dialogue with the big, dark, heavy form of the Fale.
Koe whaua ko pulonga. Ko whaftai ke ki he whaumare. The Faleano brope originates from the concept of it's part of the Fale. So I'm trying to tie it into the whole project at large. But I've taken out one of the most important parts of the Fale and symbolizes it onto this sculpture. Actually, it's at the overt end of the Fale. It is the member that runs at 45 degrees and forms the curvature of the round-ended part of the roof. And that member is called Faleano. And there are three main reasons for why I chose that part. Firstly, it captures the essence of the Pacific Island culture, and especially the sacred nurturing process that happens within the confines of the Fale. And there are concepts like Talatalai Fale, Whakarekesi, Talai Lotatatau, and so on. And secondly, there's the concept of fu, or in the kawa ceremony, it's the clapping of the hands. And basically, I see it as it's from within, that knowledge is power. It's in a context of the university. And it's introverted, like the fu, and yet transparent at the same time. In other words, a multiplicity of transparencies, or what one of the scholars have said, Dr. Hawofa. He refers to it as our sea of islands. And thirdly, to me, it's a cosmos in a microcosm, or the cosmic interface, which is the spatial definition and integration, which forms, in essence, the genius loci, architecturally speaking, the spirit of the place. I feel it's appropriate in terms of the whole context, not only as a Pacific center, but it's also the community at large, as the university. The genius loci, or the spirit of the place, it touches on I think when you stand outside and look at the sculpture, it combines the seafaring spirit of the boat building technologies. You see the sail that swoops above. So the boat building technology is fused with the architecture, and this is to me a combination of the sea and the land, the architecture and the boat technologies in one. Again, I'm trying to highlight the point that in the Pacific we have this daring navigational spirit of following the stars, and to me the sky is the limit.